and welcome Sagittarius. We're looking into how the person on your mind feels about you. Keep in mind these are collective and general, so receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never take, a message that doesn't align with you. Never give your power away to reading or an outcome. This is general. Keep in mind you're a conscious creator, so you shift your timeline with your free will choice, and it shifts with others' free will choice as well. So the general sense, this is someone who's currently grieving. Okay, so I don't know if you have recently separated from this person, or this person is just grieving something in their life, but they may have expressed that they need time to themselves. Kind of Four Swords, they need, healing at this time. Okay, so they could be quiet. I don't feel like there's a lot of communication. If there was, that's kind of what they expressed. The past life, experience, because I feel like this person right now is in like a cocooning sort of energy. Okay, with that grieving card, they're releasing. And the past life energy, we have Archangel Raphael, love, healing, and miracles. Okay, and we have longing for love, loneliness. So this person might be acting in a way that's the opposite of what they're feeling. They are feeling lonely, but they are needing to heal. Okay, they are needing to heal at this time. We have Justice and the Ace of Swords, Strength and the Eight of Wands, the Emperor and the Hanged Man. So, if this person, did something wrong in this connection, they're wanting to make that right with Justice and the Ace of Swords, and they could be feeling sorry for themselves and trying to figure out how they can make things right. Okay, so they could be sitting in some guilt as well, I'm sensing and feeling here. Okay, or this person could have just behaved in a way that was the opposite of what they're truly feeling. So like you were like, hey, do you want to, maybe you asked this person, you expressed yourself, how you felt, and they said they didn't feel the same way, or they sabotaged this. That's kind of what it feels like. But with the Strength and the Eight of Wands and the Emperor and the Hanged Man, it's like this person is having a change of perspective here. They're finding the courage and strength to face the fears they need to face, because it's like, even if, like, let's say you separated from this person, you took some space, when they're out and about, they're seeing couples happily together. Okay, and it's making them miss you. It's making them think about what they truly want, right? And they're going to have to step outside of their comfort zone in order to connect with you, or they're going to need to heal something here, right? In order to connect with you. And this person does have fears, like many fears of being hurt, right? Fears of being vulnerable, right? Being rejected. There's a lot there. But this person, again, it feels like is kind of in that cocooning stage before they level up here. Okay. Because I feel like for you, Sagittarius, their perspective of you is also shifting and changing. Okay, as they heal, their perspective of you is shifting and changing, and they're realizing that they can trust you. Okay, and they're desiring, we have the unplug energy. Okay, where they're desiring to connect, just the two of you, no phones, no distractions, right? Because I think they feel this sort of paradise energy with you. We have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. Okay, so regardless, Sagittarius, what's coming through here is like, this person looks at you and sees that you're very strong. You're strong in your communication. You're balanced. You've just triggered a lot of insecurities within this person, because they look at you like you're that paradise energy. They feel a lot of happiness. And if they haven't done that healing work, that scares them. It scares them. So they have to do that healing work. So for some of you, that's the case. If this was something brand new, perhaps that's, this person has these wounds being triggered for them to heal before they can align with you. Okay. If this is a connection that you've had with someone, maybe even, some of you could even be an ex. It doesn't have to be, but someone you've taken space from, somebody you have separated from, they're missing you. They're grieving, the connection. They're longing for you here. And you might get that communication that brings you justice, right? It could bring you back together and strengthen this connection. Or it could be something that, it's just this person feels like they need to balance the scales here with the Justice and the Ace of Swords, or express some sort of truth that they were holding back, okay? It could have even been, with the Strength and the Eight of Wands, they could have been holding back their communication with you, okay? Whether they were intimidated or what have you. For others of you, it's just this person is grieving. They're going through it, right? They're going through it. They're needing to heal. They're needing to heal at this time, but they find strength within you, right? They feel a lot of happiness when they reflect on you, and it could be something that they're just kind of moving through, and then they're going to reconnect with you once they move through it. Let's see and get a bit about that. I feel like their desire to connect with you is going to overcome like any sort of fears that are showing up here. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups energy. Their comfort zone is not comfortable anymore. The Hierophant. They really look up to you, okay? Or they're really wanting to create change. Maybe, you're at a point in your connection where it was level up time. It was what's next for this connection. It was make a commitment. It was get engaged. It's something like that, right? And this person could have ran, at that point in time. That could have been the case as well. I'm getting like a few different storylines here. But I feel like with the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Swords, this person is going to level up. They're going to come forward. Okay. I feel like they're like going to be compelled to come forward to communicate with you or make something right with you here. Universally, yeah, we have the Sun. Or make something clear the air. Now, if it's a super toxic ex, I'm not saying let them in, okay? That's not the case. But if you're watching this and like you're curious, and this is aligning with you, it could be that, that they are going through some sort of healing stage, and then they're compelled to come toward you and be honest, to be honest and express their truth. And for some of you, it's going to be like, well, I saw everything I desired within you, and that scared the hell out of me, right? It could be something that simple, but it's something that brings a lot of clarity with the Sun card. And the Knight of Cups, yeah. Some of you too, it's like maybe when you first met this person, if this is something brand new, it just wasn't the right time because they were grieving something, they needed to heal that. And when they were ready, they were going to come out and ask you out or want to date again. Okay. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of what's going to come up here is this person's, desiring to go on a date, desiring to speak their truth, desiring to, balance the scales here if that's necessary. Anything else for Sagittarius? Three of Cups. Okay. Yes, with the Three of Cups, there's this lighthearted feel here. There is, reunion energy. There is celebration energy. I think that if this person returns to you, it might even be like they're in like a very serious energy and now you're in a lighthearted one. Yeah, that could be the case. Or that's something that you suggest, like, they might like want to go really deep in this connection. You're like, actually, let's just go dance, or let's keep it light. That could be the case. Interesting. So yeah, you're not quite aligning, Sagittarius. Some of you might even decide like you would just rather be friends with this person. Some of you, this person shows up, they showed up too late, right? They showed up too late to the party. It's just going to depend on what you desire moving forward. One last message. for my Sagittarius viewers. I think regardless of what happened here, it has brought you further into your power because we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So it's brought you further into knowing your value, and it's actually empowered you in many ways. Yeah, but there's quite a few of you watching here. Some of you, yes, there was an ending. Some of you, there was a separation. Some of you, somebody brand new that, you know, it was the wrong timing because they were grieving something. Or you just, there was a lot of transformation happening. It was kind of chaotic. It wasn't, you know, the right timing. Some of you, the fact that it didn't work out with this person set you free. You're actually much happier, maybe deciding, I don't want to be in a traditional commitment. I just want to go live my life. Like, that could be the case as well. Like, I just want to, you know, go spend time with my friends, and like, hey, you're welcome to, you know, come join me and my friends. But like, it seems like you're more interested in walking your own path rather than a traditional one. But regardless, I feel like there will be peace made because we have the Six of Swords energy here. Okay. So it's just going to depend on what you want and what the situation was, how this person shows up. Many messages came through. So only receive what aligns with you. Okay, Sagittarius, release anything that does not, but it feels like you're in a pretty carefree energy. So I don't know if you swapped energies, like before you're really serious with this person and now you're lighthearted, and now like they're serious, and you know, it's like you just kind of they keep missing the boat. That's just kind of what it feels like. So yeah, passing ships in the night. Like there's that sort of vibe here. And there might even be some discussion, be like, okay, well, you're on this end of the spectrum, I'm on this end of the spectrum, can we meet in the middle, right? Like, what's the middle ground? That might be kind of where you find your peace or balance with this. If you choose, it's something that you want in your experience. So anyways, that's what I have. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Take the best care of yourself, Sagittarius, and I will see you soon.